Returning Adams Oshiomohle'S led National Working Committee will bring reconciliation and progress to APC. Ex-National Vice Chairman Hilad Ita. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. It's really good to have you guys back here again. Thank you once again for all you do for this channel. God bless you. This one is really interesting. About 3 days ago, it was a a serious rumble within the All Progressive Congress, where we saw serious words of war. It started by allegations against Adams Oshiomohle's and plots to return his led National Working Committee. And Adams Oshiomohle's firing back immediately that I have no intention, leave me out of your APC crisis and all of that. We saw that drama, everything that went on. We did reports all of what happened down here at Peak Media. Right now, this former National Vice Chairman, Hiladita, he believes that all of the crises that the All Progressive Congress is going through right now, that if Adams Oshiomohle's and his led National Working Committee is brought back, it will end all of the crises. There was calls for the caretaker committee chairman, Mai Mala Bernie, to resign, all as a result of the Ondo governorship verdict that stated that the judge gave a hint that it's only an elected only an elected officer or chairman that can carry out certain function, which gave the hint that most probably the congresses that they held, or if they are going to hold any election, if the chairman signs for any candidate or puts any candidate forward, all of those might be classed invalid, and at the end of the day it will work against them. So that was how it started, and that was what brought the crisis. Some factions of the party, they were of the opinion that Mai Mala Bernie should step down, while others said that judgment from Ondo governorship election doesn't really carry water, that they are just misinterpreting it and reading different meanings to it. Well, Hiladita in this interview has just spoken on the APC crisis, President Muhammadu Buhari's administration, and what bringing back Adams Oshiomohle'S led National Working Committee will do for the party. He's giving reasons as well. We'll bring you all of the details in a moment, but before we do, guys, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, click on the like button, and also if it's your first time, please hit on the subscribe button. God bless you. In this interview with John, a former National Vice Chairman South of the All Progressive Congress, Hilad Ita speaks about the crisis within the party, the performance of the Buhari-led APC administration, and sundry other issues of national importance. He started by saying, "Let me first say that I'm not a lawyer. Second, I've not seen the judgment of the Supreme Court, so I can hardly give an informed opinion about that judgment. But my take on the matter is, number one, the APC is a political party, and in any political party that is populated by people, you must have frictions. What has happened is normal and it is natural. In our party, we have various tendencies. Our position is that what we are having is a political problem that we need a political solution to resolve. Number three, a judicial pronouncement does not make for political reconciliation, and so nobody should encourage party members to continue to pursue matters in court while there are avenues for internal reconciliation." The question is what it portends for the party. I'd like to answer it from two perspectives. The first perspective is that it could afford us an opportunity to embrace peace and reconciliation in a proper manner, in such a way that the party will come out of this stronger, more vibrant, and ready for the 2023 general elections. The other perspective is that if the leadership, and when I say the leadership, it encompasses the thousands of members of our party headed by President Muhammadu Buhari, who is the ultimate leader of the party. If that leadership listens to a powerful minority, it will lead the party to perdition. This portends a grave danger for us as a party. When I say danger in this context, it means existential danger for the party. So it is actually the approach or the route the party takes in the coming days that will let us know whether we have taken the path of growth or destruction. I want to look at the question from two perspectives. One is that there are a few people in the party who are not interested in the growth and stability of the party. There are some powerful people, I must admit. However, I'd like to tell you that there are millions and millions of our party members who do not share that view, who are ready to make sacrifices for the party. from the polling booth to the ward, local government, senatorial, state levels, and all interested in working for the growth and advancement of our party. Ultimately, the voices of these people will join the other progressive forces within the party to ensure that we do not return to Egypt. The second one is about new entrants and old members. When the governor of Cross River State, Ben Ayade, crossed over to the APC, some people, especially in my ward, came to me and they posed the same question you are posing to me. My response is like this: those who are on ground must open their arms and embrace the new entrants because politics is about the people. Those who are coming to see the landlords must come in humility. It is this kind of partnership that will synchronize that marriage for the ultimate good of the party. If you have arrogance from the people who are just coming and you have rejection from the landlords, it portends a grave danger. What we need to do in places like Zamfara is to immediately set up a committee of conflict resolution to go there and preach the gospel of accommodation and humility. We have to preach the gospel of accommodation to the landlords, and we have to preach the gospel of humility to the new entrants. That is what we need to do. You know that what is fundamental in politics is conflict resolution because it is natural that you must have friction and acrimony in political parties. One of the strengths of any political party is the ability to bring to bear processes for conflict resolutions. The tenure of the National Working Committee, which I was part of, expires on the 14th of June 2022. Inviting them to complete their tenure would take nothing from the party. It would rather bring peace and reconciliation and progress to the party, give them a marching order to deliver to the party a transparent, value-added Congress that will form a replacement for the National Working Committee of the party. I'm not only a member but was elected by my colleagues and as the acting national chairman of the party, and I remain so. If you remember, I warned at that time that the conduct of the Congress under Oyegu's watch was akin to sowing a seed that will grow and become the reason for the kind of situation that we have in the party today. A lot of people did not reason with me today. Some of those things I warned against have come into manifestation. I believe that all of the things that are happening today in our party as a result of the 2018 congresses that were conducted under the tenure of Chief Odigo Oyegu, I believe so. There are also many instances to mention. I did warn that time that we're sowing the wind and that will soon reap the whirlwind. I said so. When I was elected National Vice Chairman in 2014, records will show that some of us were canvassing for institutionalization of our political ideology. In fact, when we came on board again in 2018, I had written a memo to the National Chairman for the convention of a national conference of the party to deepen the ideas of the party in such a way that those who believe in those ideas will remain and those who do not believe in the ideas of the party will go to other platforms or political habitats. The reason there seems to be the internal contradictions is because there's no discernible, distinguishable body of ideas that are propagated and espoused by the party in such a manner that anybody who does not believe in those ideas will not identify with the party. We need to start building the party on the basis of ideas, and so I agree that it seems as if what was experienced in the former ruling party, the People's Democratic Party, are the same things that are happening in the APC. However, the fabric of APC is different from the fabric of PDP. Most of the people who sat back and said, let us have a merger, are people who believe in progress. There are many of them. The ones who make all of the noise are reactionaries who are making all the noise in a predominantly progressive environment. They are a minority. As time goes on, our party begins to evolve. The progressive ideas will become predominant. Those who are reactionary will find their ways to their natural political tendencies if they are not won over by the progressive ideas. It will not be out of place to link it to the 2023, but I can only speak about my party, the APC. I would like to also say that our party is supposed to be the bastion of progressive ideas, the home of progressives. But what we have found is that a lot of reactionaries and conservatives found themselves in our midst. That is the reason for the internal contradictions you are seeing.